Hello, my dear friends over 75, and welcome to Senior Vitality Vault. I'm Dr. William Lee, a physician with decades of experience helping people like you live stronger, healthier, and more independent lives. Today, I'm diving straight into something incredibly important for your health, a mineral that could be the secret to rebuilding your muscles, boosting your strength, and keeping you active well into your later years. That mineral is magnesium. For years, we've been told protein is the key to muscle health, but new research shows that magnesium is just as critical, maybe even more so for those of us over 75. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't use protein properly, leading to weakness, fatigue, and a higher risk of falls. But don't worry, I'm here to explain why magnesium matters, how it works, and how you can get more of it to stay strong and independent. Before we start, please hit that subscribe button to Senior Vitality Vault so you don't miss any of our science-backed tips for thriving in your golden years. Why magnesium matters for your muscles. Let's get to the heart of it. As we age past 75, our bodies change. You might notice it's harder to climb stairs, carry groceries, or even get up from a chair. This is often due to a condition called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that starts in our 40s and 50s, but speeds up after 75. Sarcopenia isn't just about losing muscle. It can affect your ability to move freely, stay independent, and even live longer. Weak muscles increase your risk of falls, fractures, and health problems like diabetes. But here's the good news. You can fight sarcopenia, and magnesium is one of the most powerful tools to help you do it. You've probably heard that eating more protein builds muscle, and that's true. Protein provides the building blocks for muscle tissue. But think of your muscles like a construction site. Protein is the bricks, but magnesium is the workers' tools and blueprints that make the building happen. Without magnesium, those bricks just sit there unused. This mineral is involved in over 300 chemical reactions in your body, many of which are critical for muscle health. It helps your muscles contract properly, repair themselves after activity, and even produce the energy they need to function. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can become weak, cramp easily, and recover slowly, leaving you feeling tired or unsteady. What's more, as we get older, our bodies don't absorb or hold on to magnesium as well as they used to. Your stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to absorb minerals from food. Your kidneys also let more magnesium slip away, and certain medications like diuretics or acid reflux drugs can make this worse. Add to that the fact that many of us eat fewer magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens or nuts because of smaller appetites or dental issues, and it's no wonder so many older adults are low on this vital mineral. But when you restore your magnesium levels, studies show remarkable improvements in muscle strength, balance, and even energy. So let's explore how magnesium works and how you can use it to stay strong and active. Understanding sarcopenia and muscle loss. To understand why magnesium is so important, let's talk about what happens to your muscles as you age. Sarcopenia is a natural part of aging, but it's not just about getting older. It's about how your body changes over time. Starting in your 40s or 50s, you lose a little muscle each year, but after 75, this loss can speed up dramatically. This isn't just about looking less toned. It affects your ability to move, stay balanced, and live independently. Research shows that people with stronger muscles live longer, healthier lives, while those with severe muscle loss face higher risks of falls, broken bones, hospital stays, and even shorter lifespans. Why does this happen? Many think it's just because we eat less protein or don't exercise enough, but it's more complicated than that. As we age, our hormones like testosterone and growth hormone decline, making it harder for muscles to grow or repair. Our bodies also become less efficient at absorbing nutrients, and we often deal with low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammation. This inflammation damages muscle tissue faster than your body can rebuild it, leading to weakness and fatigue. On top of that, your muscles rely on tiny powerhouses called mitochondria, to produce energy, and these start to wear out with age, leaving your muscles less able to function. This is where magnesium comes in. It's not just a nutrient, it's a spark plug that keeps your muscles running smoothly. Magnesium helps your body turn protein into new muscle fibers, powers your mitochondria for energy, and fights inflammation to create a healthier environment for muscle repair. Without enough magnesium, even the best diet or exercise plan won't work as well as it should. Let's break down how this mineral does its magic. How magnesium powers. Your muscles' magnesium is like the unsung hero of your body's muscle building process. It's involved in so many steps that keep your muscles strong and healthy. Let me explain it in a way that's easy to understand. First, let's talk about protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle tissue. When you eat protein-rich foods like chicken eggs or beans, your body breaks them down into amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. But to turn those amino acids into actual muscle fibers, your body needs energy and enzymes. Magnesium is critical here because it activates ATP adenosine triphosphate, the energy molecule that powers nearly every reaction in your cells. Without magnesium, ATP is like a dead battery, it can't do its job. So even if you're eating plenty of protein, low magnesium levels can slow down muscle repair, leaving you weaker over time. Next, magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax. Every time you move, whether it's lifting a glass of water or walking to the mailbox, your muscles contract, tighten, and then relax. Calcium triggers the contraction, but magnesium helps the muscle relax afterward. If you're low on magnesium, your muscles can stay partially contracted, leading to cramps, stiffness, or that shaky feeling after activity. This is why many older adults experience muscle cramps at night or after light exercise. It's often a sign of low magnesium. Magnesium also fights inflammation, which is a big problem as we age. Chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammation, damages muscle tissue and makes it harder for your body to rebuild. Studies show that people with higher magnesium levels have lower levels of inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, CRP. By keeping inflammation in check, magnesium creates a better environment for your muscles to repair and grow stronger, whether you're exercising or just going about your daily tasks. Another key role of magnesium is supporting your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your muscle cells. Muscles need a lot of energy to work properly, and mitochondria produce that energy in the form of ATP. Magnesium supports the enzymes that make ATP and protects mitochondria from wear and tear caused by aging or stress. When your mitochondria are healthy, your muscles have more energy to move, recover, and stay strong. Finally, magnesium works with hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, which signal your muscles to grow. Even if you have enough protein in your diet, low magnesium can make these hormones less effective, like trying to start a car without spark plugs. By ensuring you have enough magnesium, you give your body the tools it needs to respond to exercise, nutrition, and daily activity. The science behind magnesium and muscle health. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Dr. Lee, this sounds great, but is there real evidence to back it up? Absolutely, and I'm excited to share what science tells us. Researchers have been studying magnesium for years, and the results are clear. This mineral is a game changer for muscle health in older adults. One major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 1,400 older adults and tracked their magnesium intake, blood levels, and physical performance. The findings were striking. Those with the highest magnesium intake had significantly stronger muscles and better physical function than those with the lowest intake. This was true even when researchers accounted for protein consumption, exercise, and overall diet. In other words, magnesium made a difference all on its own. Another study in the Journal of Gerontology focused on grip strength, a simple but powerful measure of overall muscle health. Grip strength predicts everything from your risk of falling to how long you might live. The study found that older adults with higher magnesium levels had much stronger grip strength than those with lower levels. Since grip strength often declines sharply after 75, this suggests magnesium can help you resist that decline and stay stronger for longer. Then there are interventional studies where researchers actually give people magnesium to see what happens. In one trial, older adults took magnesium citrate supplements for 12 weeks. By the end, they showed clear improvements in muscle power and walking speed compared to a group that didn't get the supplement. Walking speed is a big deal. It's a strong predictor of how independent you'll stay as you age. Another analysis combined data from multiple studies and found that magnesium supplements led to small but meaningful gains in muscle strength, especially in people who were low on magnesium to begin with. Magnesium also helps protect against sarcopenia itself. A large study in Italy followed thousands of older adults and found that those with higher magnesium intake had a much lower risk of developing sarcopenia over time. This was true regardless of how much protein they ate or how much they exercised, showing that magnesium has a unique role in keeping muscles healthy. Why does this matter? Because muscle strength after 75 isn't just about lifting weights or looking fit. It's about staying mobile, avoiding falls, and keeping your independence. Weak muscles lead to falls lead to fractures, and fractures, especially hip fractures, can start a downward spiral that's hard to recover from. But strong muscles improve your balance, boost your metabolism, and even help control blood sugar, reducing your risk of diabetes. By supporting your muscles, magnesium supports your whole body. Where to get magnesium food? First, supplements. Second, the best part about magnesium is that you don't need fancy supplements or complicated plans to get enough. Your body was designed to get this mineral from food, and for most of human history, people got plenty of it from their diets. Today, though, processed foods, smaller appetites, and even nutrient-poor soils mean many of us aren't getting enough. But it's easy to fix that with the right foods, and if needed, a simple supplement. Let's start with food sources because they're the best way to get magnesium. The richest sources are whole unprocessed plant foods, especially leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. Why are greens so good? Magnesium is at the heart of chlorophyll, the molecule that makes plants green. So the greener the vegetable, the more magnesium it has. Nuts and seeds are another fantastic option. Almonds, cashews, and especially pumpkin seeds are packed with magnesium. A small handful of pumpkin seeds, about an ounce, can give you almost half your daily needs, plus healthy fats and protein to keep you satisfied. Legumes like black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are also great, offering magnesium along with fiber and other nutrients. Whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, and oats are solid choices too, especially if you're looking for hearty filling foods. Here's a fun one. Dark chocolate. Yes, a small square of dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa can give you a decent dose of magnesium plus antioxidants that are good for your heart and brain. Just keep it to a small piece as it's calorie dense. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, along with avocados, bananas, and dried fruits like figs or prunes also add magnesium to your diet. The key is variety. Mixing these foods into your meals ensures you get magnesium along with other nutrients that work together to keep you healthy. How much magnesium do you need? For most adults, the recommended daily amount is about 420 milligrams for men and 320 milligrams for women. After 75, you might need a bit more because your body absorbs less and loses more through your kidneys. Aiming for foods like a spinach salad at lunch, a handful of almonds as a snack, or a bowl of lentil soup for dinner can easily get you there. For example, a breakfast of oatmeal with a banana, a lunch with beans and greens, and a dinner with salmon and quinoa could cover your needs without feeling overwhelming. If you struggle to eat enough magnesium-rich foods, maybe because of a smaller appetite, dental issues, or medications that interfere with absorption, a supplement can help. Look for magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate as these are easier on your stomach and better absorbed than cheaper forms like magnesium oxide. Start with a low dose like 100, 200 milligrams per day and take it with food to avoid any tummy upset. If you have kidney problems, talk to your doctor first, as your body may have trouble clearing excess magnesium. One tip, try taking magnesium in the evening. It can help you relax and sleep better, which is when your muscles do most of their repair work. Also, when cooking, steam or saute vegetables instead of boiling them to keep the magnesium from leaching out. For beans or grains, soaking them before cooking can make the magnesium easier for your body to absorb. Pairing magnesium with exercise for maximum results. Now let's talk about how to make magnesium work even harder for you through exercise. Exercise is like sending a message to your muscles. Get stronger. Even after 75, your muscles are incredibly adaptable. When you do activities like lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even simple body weight exercises like chair squats, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. Your body repairs these tears, making your muscles stronger and thicker. But this repair process depends on magnesium. When you exercise, your muscles use up ATP, the energy molecule, at a fast rate, and magnesium is needed to keep ATP active. Without enough magnesium, your muscles tire quickly and recovery slows down. That's why some older adults feel exhausted after light activity. It's not just age, it could be low magnesium. Exercise also causes a temporary increase in inflammation as part of the repair process, but too much inflammation can harm your muscles. Magnesium's anti-inflammatory properties help keep this in balance, ensuring your muscles repair rather than break down. Studies back this up. One study in the Journal of Sports Science and Medicine found that older adults who combine resistance training with magnesium supplements gain more muscle strength than those who exercise without extra magnesium. The researchers think magnesium boosts the muscle-building response by improving energy production and reducing stress in muscle cells. So what kind of exercise should you do? Resistance training is the gold standard for building muscle. This doesn't mean you need to hit the gym like a bodybuilder. Simple exercises like lifting light weights using resistance bands or doing bodyweight moves like wall push-ups or step-ups can make a big difference. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, working all your major muscle groups, legs, arms, back, and core. Even 15-20 minutes per session can help. To get the most out of exercise, pair it with magnesium and protein. Try to eat a meal or snack with 20-30 grams of protein within a couple of hours after exercising. Think eggs, yogurt, or a piece of chicken. Add a magnesium-rich food like a handful of almonds or a side of spinach to give your muscles the tools they need to recover. Hydration is also key, as magnesium works with other electrolytes like potassium and calcium to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. Drink plenty of water and include fruits and vegetables to stay hydrated. Don't forget about sleep. Your muscles do most of their repair work while you sleep, especially during deep sleep, when growth hormone levels rise. Magnesium helps you sleep better by calming your nervous system and supporting melatonin production. A good night's sleep combined with exercise and magnesium creates the perfect recipe for stronger muscles. Magnesium and your overall health. Magnesium doesn't just help your muscles, it's a superstar for your whole body. Strong muscles improve your balance, reducing your risk of falls, which is a major concern after 75. They also act like a sponge for blood sugar, improving insulin sensitivity and lowering your risk of type 2 diabetes. Magnesium supports your heart by helping maintain healthy blood pressure and heart rhythm, which makes it easier to stay active without getting winded. Your bones benefit too. Magnesium works with calcium and vitamin D to keep your bones strong, reducing the risk of fractures if you do fall. It also supports your nervous system, helping you feel calmer and more focused. By keeping your muscles, heart, bones, and nerves in top shape, magnesium helps you live a more vibrant, independent life. Putting it all together, your plan for stronger muscles. So how do you make magnesium work for you? It's simpler than you think. Here's a practical plan to get started. 1. Eat magnesium-rich foods. Daily aim for at least one magnesium-packed food at every meal. Try spinach in your morning omelet, lentil soup for lunch, a handful of pumpkin seeds as a snack and salmon with quinoa for dinner. A small piece of dark chocolate can be a treat that boosts your magnesium too. 2. Consider a supplement if needed. If you can't get enough from food, talk to your doctor about a magnesium supplement like citrate or glycinate. Start with a low dose and take it with food or in the evening to help with sleep. 3. Exercise regularly. Do resistance training 2 to 3 times a week. Simple moves like chair squats, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights are perfect. Start slow and build up as you feel stronger. 4. Stay hydrated. Drink water throughout the day and eat fruits and vegetables to keep your electrolytes balanced. 5. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. Magnesium can help you relax and sleep more deeply, which is when your muscles repair. 6. Be consistent. Small regular steps like eating magnesium, rich foods, and exercising a few times a week beat intense efforts followed by long breaks. Consistency is what keeps your muscles strong over time. My friends, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or losing your independence. Your muscles are capable of staying strong, and magnesium is one of the simplest, most science-backed ways to help them thrive. By eating the right foods, staying active, and ensuring you get enough of this powerful mineral, you can keep moving, stay balanced, and enjoy the activities you love for years to come. I hope this information inspires you to take charge of your health. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Senior Vitality Vault and share this video with your friends and family. Together, we can build a community of strong, vibrant seniors who live life to the fullest. Let's keep learning, growing, and staying active because you deserve to feel your best at every age. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.